Hola, mi gente. This is
Ready or Not Latinas Podcast.
And these are your hosts,
Yessi,
Jessica,
Karina,
and Joanna. Just a reminder, we release new topics every Wednesday and officially making it Latina Wednesdays.
So stay tuned and get ready for this chisme. Welcome, guys. How do you guys feeling this nice Wednesday?
Latina Wednesday.
Latina Wednesday.
Before I
I'm
forget.
feeling wonderful, great, cannot complain.
Right. We're alive. Eso es lo que importa.
Well,
That part.
I want to fucking complain.
A ver,
Why?
what's your complaint? Okay.
My complaint is that Florida's going to shit.
Damn, girl.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah.
yes. That's so true.
Yes, and I just want to complain about all this shit that's going around. Apparently, it's been going on for a long time, and I'm just barely finding out. I mean, not barely, because obviously I've been seeing it like progress from a talk to a actually passing.
And I'm surprised we didn't stop it.
It's
Pues,
just,
es por lo mismo que we
yeah,
didn't.
and like yo he querido, por los que no saben, Florida pasó una ley, pero es donde no pueden, son varias actually, donde like tú no puedes traer una persona like across the border, like from, let's say from Georgia to Florida. Like, no puedes traer a alguien inmigrante que no tenga papeles de, like, let's say from Georgia to Florida. If you cross that border to the state, you can go to jail and there'll be, like, penalties. Si tú eres una persona que usa una licencia que tienen en otros, pues que hay otros
Yeah,
estados.
like Washington.
Ajá, que les dan licencia de inmigrantes. Si te paran aquí a Florida, no es válido.
Ajá.
What's the other one?
El bill se llama the SB 1718.
Oh, there you go. Ahí está el bill. Y ahora, pues, obviamente ya lo va a firmar el presidente. El pinche
Es
gobernador.
Es SB significa Senate Bill. Senate Bill 1718. Sorry.
Y obviamente, pues, está dominando muchos videos donde, pues, obviamente, mucha gente se está yendo de Florida. Mucha gente está diciendo, like, sí, ¿qué trabajo van a hacer los que se van a quedar? Si los inmigrantes, los mexicanos son los que pasan el pinche trabajo. Los hispanos. So yeah, so I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking mad, and I want to look up ways where we can, because I heard that like se puede meter una corte. Exacto, también otra cosa que like el hospital puede aparentemente preguntar tu estatus.
And they can and they could also
report you to ICE.
Correct.
So it's just like apparently, and it's just crazy because let's say us, right? We're very grateful that we are okay here, right? Right now, this doesn't directly affect us. But I'm pretty sure it's going to get nasty.
Oh,
and they're going to stop us and they're going to fucking, ¿cómo se dice?
Harass us
for the color of our skin.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure it's going to be nasty.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared.
Yo también.
That because, it can go from 0 to 100 real quick for no fucking reason with police.
Yeah.
Y especialmente si son racistas que ya están con esa mentalidad que, ay, finalmente ganamos o, que están allá en su high horse.
Sí.
And it's just like, por la masacre que pasó, where this Hispanic killed other Hispanics.
Ridículos, porque tantos años que puros pinches güerejos matando.
Exactly, like,
no
porque vas a matar uno mismo como hispano. Pero, like, if you really see how the governor of Texas was talking about them, they're like, oh, like, these immigrants. And I'm like, why do you have to say it like that? Like, why are you trying to, like, not humanize them? Yeah, like, you're trying to, like, people not connect with them because, they're... Yeah, es como... I saw this lady
Pero
talking
at the end
about...
of the day, that's why we have to stick together. Especialmente uno de hispano, aunque estemos legal, tenemos que, ¿cómo dice? Speak up. For our people, porque
that's what I'm saying, like, quiero, like, averiguar, porque obviamente I feel, but yo no sé de leyes, pero it seems unconstitutional for this to go through.
Sí.
So, like, tiene que haber alguien que puede, like, poner una demanda que haga que no sea fácil.
Sí.
Like, ¿por qué pasó tan fácil? Porque, o sea, no había commotion around it. Like, like usually...
No hubo lo suficiente.
Yeah.
Y nosotros nos dimos cuenta ya casi cuando ya estaba...
Ya casi que estaba por pasar.
Bueno, exactly. Pero es que también uno tiene la culpa porque uno nunca está al tanto de la ley.
Sí.
Nosotros
sucks.
lo dejamos en manos de somebody else.
Yeah.
Pero es que también, like, if you think about it, I don't have time to sit down and look at the
Yeah.
fucking news. Like, I'm fucking working, taking care of my kid.
Yeah.
Like,
Pero sí lo tenemos, porque
Sí
cuando
lo
tú estás en
tenemos.
el baño, ¿qué te pones a hacer?
Watch TikTok.
Ajá, te estás arreglando, estás watching a movie, or estás en el
YouTube,
phone.
Netflix.
So, it is our fault.
but I'd
'cause we
rather
can't
watch
make that
something
time.
that will have
sí.
me happy and nice and not happy and
That's
nice. Ahora yo.
true. Okay.
I'd rather, than for me to watch something that's gonna like.
Depressing.
Okay, but you don't have to watch
Damn.
it every day, pero at
Yeah,
least
we
once a
do.
week.
Not
calm
what,
yourself.
girl, I don't want to be sad once a week. Fuck
Pero,
that.
güey,
I'm just kidding.
entonces, pero luego ir a como ahorita.
Yeah, I
Vamos a
don't know.
sufrirlo.
Yeah.
Vamos a sufrirlo.
You're right. Pero sí, like, quiero hacer unas averiguaciones, a ver dónde nosotros podemos ayudar, dónde
Yeah.
podemos levantar la voz, you know, because
we
this is fucked up. Like, Florida es tan bonito y yo siempre siento like, oh, like, yo soy bien afortunada que vivo aquí, you know, no hay cosas malas como tsunamis or, you know,
Ay, güey, pero tenemos
earthquakes.
pinches huracanes horribles.
I know, but nos ha tocado suerte que no nos ha tocado nada feo que digas, ay, sí, no,
Okay,
no es
sí,
bonito
pero-
vivir aquí. Like,
Okay.
el clima está bonito all the time. Like,
Ugh.
obviously, está bochornoso, caliente,
I don't
but
know
I'm
about
saying,
that.
like, we don't snow in, you know, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I get it. I
It's
get it.
sunny
It's sunshine
all the time.
all year round.
But yeah, y no nomás, creo que no nomás, como dije, like, nos escuchan de todos los países, you know, like Texas, California, a bunch of them. También pongan atención a todas las leyes que están cambiando en Florida, porque este gobernador de Florida quiere run for office for president. So if he's starting esta ley aquí en Florida, he's going to spread it to the whole United States.
Especially the Republican states.
Yes.
They're
So,
gonna
y no
follow.
nomás así, ha hecho cambios malos y dramáticos en la esta de los inmigrantes, pero también en LGBTQ que afecta a ellos y la educación. So, hagan su tarea porque
El derecho
ahí
de
les
mujeres
va.
también.
And make sure that you guys vote when the time comes, because, you know,
And vote for your
it's very
governors too,
important.
not just for president and governor.
You're right. Because
Be aware.
I feel guilty because I did not vote this last time.
Me too.
Girl,
Ahorita ya lo lamento, güey.
Sí, güey.
Yeah, I voted, pero como tú dices, no nada más es el presidente, que es el pinche payaso que nomás habla.
Yeah.
Sino que es la gente detrás.
Yeah.
Nosotros no investigamos. We
Like-
don't do our research of the governors, of all
The
these people, the
Senates,
senates
the
that
House.
help and create all these laws and does all this crap. We just focus on the president. Like, we really got to educate ourselves because
Yeah.
shit is going south, and like we say, a la mera hora estamos allí. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then we get mad, but it's like we can't get mad because I mean we
didn't
could
do
get
our
mad,
homework.
but we didn't do our research.
Yeah.
So as of that, we cannot help our people. You know,
Yeah.
there's only very little we can do now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's like we really can't do much.
Yeah.
And it just
So,
fucking
si
sucks.
saben de like somewhere we can go see or like something we can do, let us know. Send us an email, a
Yeah.
comment, whatever the fuck. Pero like,
I just
hay que
wanted to mention
ayudarnos.
this. I had seen a TikTok. Yo ya estoy como las señoras
Como
que,
yo.
Ajá, que todo
No.
pero pinche TikTok. No,
O
pero
Facebook, no, las viejitas
estas
son
eran unas
Facebook.
güeritas, gringas, ¿verdad? And I forgot what state it was, but it was not Florida. And I think it was I-90. It was like a big road, like highway that you travel on.
Ajá.
And they did stop the border patrol.
Ajá.
So basically estaban parando todos los carros
Ajá.
y te estaban preguntando que si
sí,
eras
creo que la
ciudadano.
vi.
Y la muchacha dijo, ¿y qué pasa si no
No
si te-"
contesto.
ajá, entonces la hicieron al lado. Y ya, bueno, para hacerlo short, básicamente, si tú dices, yo no te voy a
Contestar.
like if you refuse to answer them, ellos se van a basar a lo que ellos miran. So, si tú pareces gringa, no te van a hacer nada. Pero si pareces que eres inmigrante, so they're gonna be racially, ¿cómo le dicen?
Racial profiling.
Profiling
Oh, hell no.
even though they say they
Well,
will not. But
I better-
obviously, yeah, because si te van a ver como mexicanita, inmigrante, or whatever, they're gonna go after you even though you are a citizen.
That's
so we
fucked
gotta,
up.
even if we're traveling, si van a viajar, tengan cuidado porque Border Patrol is out there stopping, especially now.
But I gotta put my joints away. I gotta find me like something more secure. Cause shit, I'm gonna be like, yes, my driver license right here. Okay, goodbye. Don't smell my car.
No, güey, se van a poner
You know what? ¿Sabes qué me está dando la vibra de esta nueva ley? And Frank.
Yes, bitch.
Yes,
I've been saying desde que llegó Trump,
me da miedo.
desde que llegó Trump, girl, I knew it was gonna explode.
Yeah,
I knew
like,
it. I felt it.
Girl, it's giving me Anne Frank shit. Like,
right.
people hiding, like, I'm just like, oh my God.
Sí,
it's
literalmente, porque como escondían a los judíos, ahora vamos a esconder inmigrantes.
Sí,
y
like,
si te cachan con un inmigrante, te va a ir mal. Igual como los judíos.
Como, imagínate, como vamos a decir, como la gente que tiene papeles, pero tiene niños que se traen.
Sí, exacto.
Ahora tu hijo va a poder, like, it's so, like, why wouldn't you hide it? Why wouldn't you hide your kid? Yeah. You would have to, like, take them out of school, like, pretend you're moving. I don't know, like, it's just so scary. So it's just like, like, cada vez que me pongo en una situación así, me da ansiedad.
Te pones, sí. Yo también trato de hacer lo mismo.
Like, ¿a dónde vamos a parar? Like,
bueno, if push comes to shove, nos vamos para México ya.
Es que sí.
Ni
pues
modo.
¿Qué más?
Nos vamos.
Allá que we're gonna be fighting with the family por el terreno. Ahora sí. Ahora sí.
Knock, knock, look who's coming.
Ahora sí, like, ese es mío.
Ahora sí, pónganse en busas.
Vamos a ahorrar dinerito, pero en vez de aquí, vamos a comprar un terreno allá.
Y mucha gente es lo que está haciendo ahorita. Está comprando un chingo, like, terrenos y casas en México.
¿Por qué crees que los pasaportes hay que ponernos buzos? Porque los americanos están comprando allá.
And they are.
Ponernos buzos.
Hell yeah.
Ay, si nos vamos para México, vamos a estar muy lejos de una a la otra.
Güey, ¿cómo nos vamos a estar si vivimos? No, tú te vas a ir allá.
No, tú te vas a ir hasta allá.
Tú te vas a ir con nosotros. No te
vete a la verga.
Tú te vas.
Not me mad.
Anyways, let's
bueno
start
que ya
with
hay
the
wifi,
topic. Ay, sí. Ay, no, ya, que voy a llorar. No, ya se cansada.
So, for today's topic, which is weird because we've hold off this topic. This topic was to be season 1.
Sí, I think one of the first 3.
Yeah, and we just been like putting it off.
Why?
Aquí
mis ojitos.
Yeah, why? I'm the one that kept always pushing it back because I felt like in the moment when we had first started podcast, I wasn't in the correct state of mind. I was really going through it, like what it's called, like depression, anxiety. What else would you say? Like
pues esas son one of the
like it was very sad, and it was like I couldn't come to my 2 senses, like that's what
you didn't want to talk about
what was going on, and I didn't want to talk about it because every time I would start talking about it, I would get emotional, and then my mind would just start running like, why would you do that, or why would you think this way? And then obviously, you know, when someone else is giving you their opinion, and they're happy, that state of mind, and you're not happy, it's kind of like, fuck you, you know, you kind of like get mad at them. But it's like, you know, I was going through that, and I would hate to get mad at someone for their happiness, because that would happen to me. Like there'd be moments where I would share how, no, but you can do this and do that, and like, I'm sorry, literally
there's no reason why you should be sad.
And one time I literally was like, I'm so sorry, I love everything, I'm taking in everything that you're telling me, but it's like I can't, like I can't right now, like right now everything you're saying just sounds like bullshit to me. Like literally, and it's crazy.
Well, you know that one in 5 women.
The topic is mental health. I don't even think we said it.
You did.
You did.
I did?
That's why we started talking about. Girl.
No,
oh my God.
We just said with the topic that we've been holding off, but I don't think I've ever, I did say mental health.
Oh, it's mental health.
I don't know if you can. Damn, now I feel like I gotta go back. God damn.
God damn. Just so you know, we all suffer from. As you can see,
we got 3 doors up in here.
Anyway, but before we get started, you know that 1 in 5 women suffer from anxiety and depression.
Yeah,
that means like it's 9. That's insane, right?
Yeah, and that's not even counting like ¿cómo se llama cuando you have a baby? Baby blues or ¿cómo? Postpartum depression. I'm sure that's not even in there.
Oh no, it's not.
That's separately.
And then men is 1 in 8.
Oh,
which
That's
is
not bad.
But I feel like now, I feel a lot of men are also depressed. And I just feel like they don't speak about it. And they don't open up about it. They keep to themselves and they find their way out. Because they find that as weakness.
Yeah, and that doesn't even add, like, the people that keep it in and don't tell nobody.
And
like, that's what it is.
And those are the people who do it the most are the Hispanics.
Yeah, the people that, like, suffer
that keep it in. That's why there's not really a exact estimate, but the ones that we've done, the studies that have been done, it shows that Hispanics suffer more. Over the age of 18, the Hispanics suffer more from sadness, hopelessness, worthless. So all of that shenanigans, all that lessness. We're a higher percentage.
But obviously, because we're so hardcore, like we come from such a hard background that I feel like even now, even if we're 2023, if you were to tell any Hispanic parent, "Oh, I'm sad, I'm depressed," what? Why?
Ponte a trabajar.
Yeah, at your age, at your age, I wasn't this and I wasn't that, and it's like it's not fair. I hate when people do that. My boss does that a lot. She literally told me, because I had told her, like, hey, like, I'm going through depression, like, I apologize if my work is not the best right now. It's just I'm not feeling it. I'm very depressed. But why? How can you be? Life is this, life is that. Like, I just don't understand you guys. You guys are just wasting time, wasting life. Like, bitch. Oh, hey,
like, you don't think I want to be in that?
I want to throw my fucking mouse across her damn fat ass forehead and be like, bitch, you cannot compare your feelings with mine. You can't compare your life with mine, because we are all different.
At the end of the day, we have to validate.
That I always think about with that is they're like, everything's gonna be okay.
Que es lo común que te dicen.
And just the stupid things that, like, it sounds stupid, like, stop crying, let them rest, and all this bullshit that in your head you're like,
no te entienden.
Do you think I want to be sad? Do you think, like, obviously, like, to me that does not make sense.
Hacer, pero obviamente te duele.
It doesn't make sense. So I felt like I've never been depressed, but there was one moment in my life where I feel it was because of my birth control, but I could be wrong. I felt depressed. I felt sad, and it was a sadness that I couldn't control. Like, it would give me anxiety because I'm like, why do I feel like this?
Was that bad?
Yes, it was like, why do I feel sad? Like it was just like, and you can't. There's nothing that can make you happy, and bruh, that shit was a nasty ass feeling, and I'm like,
it is. And speaking, like, because I went through that a lot, and I've been going through that for a very long time, since I was a teenager, and as an adult, it's even worse, because you're an adult, and it's like, you can't find the reason why you feel a certain way, and it's annoying. It starts to get well, for me, I'm speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for Jessica or just any. I'm speaking for myself. For me, when I would get very tired. I would get very tired to the point where I did not want to live anymore. Literally, like it's scary, and obviously you don't speak about it. You don't tell nobody, like, oh, I'm having suicidal thoughts, but it does happen, and it's scary when you start thinking suicidal thoughts, because it's like, fuck, like, it's come to that part. It's come to that. It's that bad. It's come to that.
Like, why am I thinking
just so
that?
tired? Like, you get really tired. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like, I would give up. Like, there would be a couple times where I would give up, and I would have a moment where I could, commit suicide, and then that's when, like, the big me, or I don't know who it was, that would just kind of like take over my mind and be like, you can't do that. Like, you have a kid, like, you can't do that to your family. Your family's already fucked up enough, like, or who would be the first person that would find you? That was my thing too. It's like, who's gonna pick up your kid from school? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's what would kind of like help me and stop me from doing anything. And that's where I'm like, I felt so glad that I was depressed, but it was to a point where I was able to help myself. I didn't have to call anybody or get anybody involved. Like, I was able to get myself out of that, because then, like I said, something else would come into me. Like, my mind was set, and that was the scariest part, guys. That I would say that one time my mind was set. Like, I literally, like,
did you plan it? Did you plan something?
I didn't plan it, but it crossed my mind, and I seen it in my head how I was going to do it, like how it was going to happen. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, this other random thought comes to my head, and it's like, oh, who's gonna find you, or what you're gonna put through your family through. We're already a shitty family. We're already going through a whole lot. What the fuck?
I mean, it's part of the process of thinking.
And then you're the embarrassment, there
thinking about it.
Putting my family through embarrassment.
It's not embarrassing, sister.
Yeah, it is, because honestly, it's not that you're weak. It's just that you gave up, and you don't want to be not even a bang. It's more like you gave up.
Yeah,
that's not embarrassing, but it's like, really, like, you gave up. So it's scary. It really is. So you gotta always just check on your people.
Yeah,
guys, girls.
Something that I heard recently is check on your happy people, because I feel like a lot of people, like, they hide behind, like, they're extra happy all the time.
Yeah,
and it's just like sometimes those people are the ones that are struggling. And I never thought about it like that. And I'm like, damn, like, it's so hard to think that somebody that's always happy be, sad. But that really got me. I was just like, damn.
Have you guys ever, like, do you guys suffer from depression, or ever had any, like, that you would say is like,
I do.
Your mind is
depression?
Just,
yeah. And this was like, what is it, like 4 years ago, maybe? 2017. Yeah, that's when it hit me the most.
Yeah.
But what pulled me through is I started walking with Jessica.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we focused, like, I put my energy into that. And that really helped. Like, it helped with me losing weight, and at the same time, mentally. It got me out of the hole that I was.
Talking about it, I feel like...
Yes, it was therapeutic.
I feel like we had not seen each other when the time that she was going through it. Like, I feel like we had not seen each other. But then we started seeing each other, and just the way you would pour out everything.
Yeah.
And how you would tell me and cry. And it would, like, the whole thing, like, going through the emotion really helped her. Like, go through it.
Yeah.
But it was scary. I've never ever seen Jessie like that. Like, just the way, like, she's always so, like, put together to me, like,
so when you saw her,
like, I was just like, what's going on? Like, I already knew. Just the way her hair wasn't brushed, how she's always brushed, like, she was just, like, not there. And I'm like, what's going on? Like,
you knew something was really going on.
I could tell right away. I was just like, So just like us talking, and like just when she started pouring everything out, I was just like, I knew it. Like, there is no way there was if she was able to tell me, I'm like, no, I'm fine. I would not believe her. I'm like, girl, stop it and tell me.
Don't lie.
Yeah. But our walks were the bomb. Like, every time we walk, I felt like it was gonna be a good day.
It literally was. It changed my whole perspective. If I was having a bad day, after the walk, I was like, good. I was like, hey, let's do this.
Like, we can do anything. Like, we had the energy, even though we didn't. You know.
And like, that's okay. And especially in the Mexican, en nuestra familia, que somos mexicanos, you see more alcoholic, drug addicts, right? And it's por lo mismo que we don't know how to handle, or we try to mask our depression or anxiety or emotions, and we try to mask it with
cover it with that.
Yeah. So that's when you see at parties. What do you see? Puro pinche borracho. You know, like, they all get fucking drunk, and then there's drama afterwards. Yeah. It's because that's their outlet to feel better for the moment.
I can see that happening. Yeah, you're right.
And
we abuse it.
And that's so weird, because my dad, when he started drinking, it was after I don't want to say, es como un desamor, pero de su parent. So like, that fucking put him down, and he started drinking, and from there he was an alcoholic like for his whole life.
And he didn't start drinking until he was like 22,
like 23, good in his 20s. But it was because he couldn't control that emotion. And something happened. And like, I was just like, now that you said it like that, I was like, damn. He would tell us, like, that's when I started drinking, when this happened to me. And I was like, oh my God. Like, now that you said it like that, it's
Yes.
like, me cayó el 20.
Yeah. That's when you see the most. Like, if they're abusing it, just check up on them because there's something deeper to it. It's
Yeah,
not just
for
that.
sure.
And I can see it because there was a moment in my life too where I was going through it, but I wasn't depressed, but I was going through it. I was sad.
Yeah.
I was really, 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 really sad. And I can see it because I was like, okay, like, I'm going to get drunk and I'm going to like cry my eyes out and I'm going to feel all the feels, or I'm not going to feel nothing, or whatever it does to me.
Yeah.
But my partner told me, stop drinking.
Wait, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
He told me,
You did tell me.
stop drinking with emotion. If you're going to drink to be happy.
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah.
That shit gonna
Do
fuck you
not
up.
fucking drink to feel your emotions. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you're going to become an alcoholic. Because every time you have a feeling, you're going to be like,
You
let's
pick up the
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I never thought about it like that.
It's
Because
insane that he figured
picked it up.
Yeah, he picked it up.
Because I was so sad, and I would like, and obviously I've only gotten drunk like 3 times in my life, but like really bad ones, and 2 other ones I was really sad.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm gonna drink and I'm gonna get fucked up and I don't want to feel nothing.
Yeah.
And it was just like, why though?
Because at the end of the day, no te va a ayudar.
No,
It's only going to make you feel worse.
Yeah, and it definitely helped me hear that from him, or hear it in general, because I didn't see it that way.
Yeah.
So literally, I twisted and
Wait, I think that was around the same time we were both dealing
yes,
with
it was.
going through
It was literally around the same
Yeah.
time where we were
Yeah.
both going through it, and like, and literally, I don't drink because of that. Because I'm scared. Because obviously,
You have a lot
I have a gene where it's an
Same here.
addictive gene, and I am scared. I'm scared to become an alcoholic, and that's not what I want in my life.
Sí.
But not just that, but I feel like I don't know, like alcohol destroyed my life. I'm not gonna like go into detail, but definitely, you know, big part of the shit that happened to me is because of alcohol.
Yeah.
So I tend
Same here.
not to get close to it. Like, I don't like it to, like, I don't, even if it's just like, let's have fun, like, no me llama la atención.
No, I can drink and I can be fine, but I know in the back of my head,
You have that thought,
sí.
like, don't let it get to this, like, calm down.
Which it hasn't. I think maybe it happened once or twice as well.
Yeah.
That I got emotional with it, but that's about it. Porque ever since then, like, it hasn't happened at all. And I know how to limit myself as well. Like, if I feel like I'm going off, like, I start drinking and then I start with my waters, like in between, like, sip of this, sip of water, sip of this, sip
You
of
know
water.
how to, like, you put that balance where you're not gonna get like blackout.
And
Exactly.
it takes a lot for you to be able to manage your drinks and know your limit, you know. It took me a while. Now I know my limit, and I can't with the crudas anymore. I can't. Like, I really can't. And
that 28 hit
girl, that's something else I gotta tell you guys at the end. I'll tell you guys at the end.
Yeah, okay.
Pero I can say now, like, I have my limit, and like Yesenia says, I drink my water, because now it's like, no me gusta verme como pendeja, like, I'm not retard, you know, because now it's all about controlling. Like, you gotta control yourself, because a lot of bad things can happen, like Yesenia says, or like you said, you know, you cannot drink when you're sad, and it took me a lot to learn that, and it took me a lot of mistakes, because I would drink when I was very, very emotional, and here I go arguing with somebody, or haciendo ridículo, or mostly just crying and drinking my ass off, and the next day it's like I feel worse. Nothing went away.
And it's
No, y
worse
le
'cause then you feel
añades,
guilty.
porque
you
haces
add
una
the guilt.
pendejada y ya está, ay, chingado, hice esto, ahora tienes más problemas.
So it turns
encima.
into more and more. And tell me, guys, I have a big guilt conscience. Like, I could not.
She does. She
I
gets
can't.
guilty, like,
Yes,
for no reason. I'm like,
super
girl,
guilty.
stop.
Yeah, for everything. So
Yeah, but I feel like right now, like, I feel I hold a lot in, so that's why I don't drink, because I feel like
you would explode.
Yeah. Or I feel like I would be one of those crazy people que, like, you know, like, loses their shit while she's drunk. And so then I'm like, okay, I'm not ready for that, or I don't want anyone to see me like that, because you know, just like handle your emotions how you have to, like, you know, go through them. You don't need to get drunk to fucking go through them, but at the moment I still have them a little balled up, but it's okay.
Ay, güey, yo
I'm
no sé.
working on it.
Yeah. Pues tan siquiera no te dejas llevar, ¿verdad?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't know. When I drink, yo sí me pongo bien happy, bien.
Oh yeah, yo también. Fuck that. Now, hell yeah. I probably cry for like 5 seconds and then I'd be like, no,
Let's get it together.
no, suck them bitches back in. You got me fucked up.
Chiquitita.
Yeah, no, literally. And you could tell my friend, like, now I'm just like, no, stay positive.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I like how I be thinking now, like I really do.
That's good.
But yeah, things have gotten way better, like with that depression things. Like,
yeah, I feel like depression en sí puede ser un topic, un episode totalmente like
Sí,
en
exacto.
uno, you know?
Yeah. Tenemos que acordarnos que si estamos en un lugar tan depresivo,
Ay, sí.
o que la ansiedad se está saliendo de control, do your research and reach out to somebody.
A therapist.
Una terapista, porque uno de hispano también tiene el concepto que si voy al psiquiatra o voy a la terapia ya van a considerar, we have to be woke and ask for help. Porque sí lo necesitamos, ¿verdad? Hay que quitar el estigma que si vas ahí es porque estás loco. No.
Sí.
Tú vas porque no quieres quedar loco.
Yeah.
Porque sí vas a quedar loco, ¿verdad?
Y luego también mucha gente siento como que no saben en verdad que es ansiedad.
Sí, no lo saben.
No lo captan.
Yeah.
Ajá.
Yeah, that's a whole ballgame, girl.
Yeah, like I feel, por eso te digo, ansiedad y depression puede ser un episodio like completamente solo porque es just so
Pero
much.
no es mental health, no es with depression.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, because you were saying that you want to like.
Como
okay,
es que
I get it.
se habla depression. It has so much into it that you can talk about it ongoing. Like there's so much to it.
And I feel like we've all had that depressed, but I feel like there's people that are depressed all the time and they have to take meds and like you know like
that's really really sad and it sucks.
Like, at least we have like we have experienced it, but por la gracia de Dios
we're able to take ourselves out, pull ourselves out of there.
And because there's people like no matter what they do they just don't, they have to take like that, they can be missing, less than like happy pill que le dicen,
So I just hope y'all know that there's not just medication that you can use for depression or anxiety. There is a holistic medicine out there that, you can, it's more like a natural way to deal with your mental health, And I think we need to like bring more awareness.
Yeah, to it.
Yeah, because sometimes, you don't have to, aunque estás tomando medicamento para la depresión o la ansiedad, a veces in the long run te daña.
Yeah,
te daña tu liver, tu kidney, porque son medicamentos fuertes. Entonces, so I hope you guys know that there is a holistic treatment. Like there is acupuncture, massages. There's also supplements that they have like that can help you. It's more natural, that that uno a lo mejor no piensa que la vitamina D, but just as simple as vitamin D, that shit can make a big change, girl. Yeah, and there's like there's yoga. You can learn to do that.
My fat ass is not gonna do no yoga.
Even walking, fitness. Yeah, that helps because it helped us.
Yeah, it did help us.
Yeah, so there's more to that, and there is doctors that are out there to help you.
Eso sí les puedo decir, like a mí lo que más me ha ayudado, like to get off from like depression, just inner thoughts, anxiety, is fucking fitness.
Oh my God, yeah.
Bruh, when I was doing fitness and I was doing me, not just about the weight, but just doing the walking, the running, I was the happiest I've ever been in my life. Yeah. Going to the gym, having my little routine at 5 a.m. would get up, go to the gym, come back by 6.
¿Te sientes bien?
Ay, sí, güey, refreshed, happy all the time. Like, I was the happiest I could. Nothing could ruin my happiness. Yeah. Pero luego ya estoy gorda y estoy otra vez con mi mental health.
Same here. I feel you on that.
Pero eso se puede cambiar. As long as you have it in the back of your mind, like, I can get out the hole. Girl, don't worry about it. Like it's easy. Like we just have to implement it into our daily routines. Like hay que hacer algo por nosotros porque nadie lo va a hacer más que uno ver uno mismo. Sure. But yeah, like you know me, my natural self. I needed to throw that in.
Hell no, we appreciate it because eso te ahorra dinero.
Sí, güey.
Sí, y te ahorra, o sea, serlo natural es lo más cool porque no te llenas de drogas, no te llenas de pastillas. Ya ves que hay mucha gente que los doctores nomás se quieren dar un chingo de pastillas.
Sí.
Cuando
les
puede
beneficia.
haber algo barato, fácil y no toma mucho tiempo. Like, ¿qué va a ser? Y deja decir, cuando dices yoga, no quiere decir vete y gasta dinero en una clase de yoga. Ahorita hay
pull up on YouTube, yeah.
Hasta creo que hay videos en Netflix. If you type in the word Nike, hay muchos videos de fitness que yo no sabía. Ya estás pagando para Netflix, I might as well get like the whole advantage.
And you know, like YouTube too, for the self-meditate, there's like women and guys that walk you through or certain music and stuff like that.
Today,
my kid his elective is yoga.
Oh, I love that.
Today I walked
we do that
in,
together.
Karina watched my baby this morning. I walk in her room, this bitch has a whole ass meditation music to go to bed.
We do it every night.
I did not know that.
It helps to...
Girl, Veda already knows.
It was loud as fuck.
My
High
daughter,
five, Karina. I can't believe you do that, girl.
Yeah, my daughter, she already knows. As soon as she hits the sheets, I already see her hitting the little, going to YouTube, hitting the meditation.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I love it. It's especially when it has a beautiful background, like the ocean or anything. What I love, what I usually go for, is the Northern Lights. There's Northern Lights, and it's like actual footage, like live footage of the Northern Lights, and then the music in the background.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is, I was just like, what the fuck?
Jessica walked in, bro, like, what?
And Karina was like, let me turn it down. It's
like, sorry. And I left it on for a little bit, but then I had to put something on. Oh, we put the dinosaurs for
Oh,
Max.
yeah. We did.
Girl, we watched that video 5 times.
Yeah, girl. That's the shit.
I loved it, though. It was nice. But,
moving on to another little topic that my self-diagnosis self have brought to my attention is that maybe, and not maybe, most likely,
oh god,
I have ADHD, and apparently I've had it since I was a little girl. Obviously,
I believe it. I believe it.
That's when what did I say?
Like, oh yeah, when I grew up, like, oh
you I grew up, girl.
But yeah, okay. So the only reason why did I find out TikTok?
No way. Yo te había diagnosticado before fucking TikTok. I knew something was wrong with you.
TikTok really like
her OCD, yeah.
Went in there.
Oh wait, no, that's OCD. No, I've always said it. You have OCD.
Yes.
I've always said OCD. ADHD, tú misma
we're going to talk a little bit about both.
Okay.
The reason why I found out is because of TikTok. Because obviously I saw a video and it said like, I have this thing where it's es que tengo mis notes aquí, guys, y como que ya ves tengo ADHD and OCD, pues imagínate los dos, no mames. So I just have things where I can never finish something. Like estoy haciendo una cosa y like me acuerdo de otra y pues me quedo en mitad y no hago las dos.
Güey, y luego en tus conversaciones, güey, a veces if somebody stops you, or maybe that's autism, but if somebody stops you, you can't come back.
No, I cannot. Y me ha pasado en el podcast. Si ustedes no me dejan decirlo, se me olvida.
Se le olvida la doña.
Sí. You can't go.
Se le fueron las cabras y ya.
Ya no regresaron las pobres.
Oh, y luego otra cosa es que I watch the same shows and listen to the same music.
Same
that
here.
I have all the time.
Same here, girl. That's ADHD, babe?
Yes, I'm a people pleaser.
Same.
And that's part of it.
No, that's not me. I was going to say same. I'm like, nope.
And also like poor time management. Like I am always late to everything because I don't know how to manage my time.
Pero bien que you push buttons on somebody else. Porque aquí la doña, and I've said it before, when I used to pick up the kids from school.
Oh yeah, when it comes to my kids, but
she goes, todavía faltan 2 horas. Remember, my kids are going to get out in 2 hours. Y luego, falta 1 hora. Remember, my kids are going to get out. Yes, girl. Yes. And then I pick them up the time that I picked them. Hey,
for my kids, I'm always early.
I'm telling you, something's wrong.
She would be like, hey, you got the kids already? Yes, girl, just got them.
Mm-hmm. Same here. Sometimes I would just beat her too. I'm like, I got the kids.
But yeah. Oh, una cosa que quería decir que yo no sabía, que aparentemente it's really hard for a girl at a little age to get diagnosed with ADHD just because
Igual con todo lo
a
demás.
lot of people think that ADHD is just bouncing off the walls.
Sí.
Like que estás super hyper 24/7. Like it's more likely for
It's ADD.
boys. Yeah, it's more likely for boys to have that than girls. Girls are more like she talks too much, or she has those little things like I said, like is procrastinator, and I'm like, oh my god, I used to do that all the time. You can't. You're not patient. Those are all part of it. Like you're like, I don't know. Right
Girl,
now,
now you got me thinking. Girl,
if you fidget a lot or squirm, that's me. Literally, the whole podcast.
And right now,
you can hear my
fidgeting.
leg.
Yeah, you're like,
you can hear it on the mic.
Oh my
and that's all
God.
me
but that
all
could
the
be
time.
autism as well.
Fuck, I'm all kinds of fucked up. Cause then Jesse told me that I might have OCD just because I have.
No, you do. Now you might. You do.
yeah, you do, girl.
Con lo que pasa es con OCD is obsessive
Not her having
compulsive
a
disorder.
big-ass list.
Girl, I'm telling
She
you, I
has
did my
pages
homework.
front and back of
I did
all
my
this.
homework porque yo no sabía estas cosas.
A ver, y
Because
termina.
OCD is not just you having like a weird thing about cleaning. No, we're talking about there's things for contamination, like people that are scared of germs. That's part of OCD. There's violent OCD where you're feared to act out and hurt people, or responsibility that you're scared.
Oh hell no! Hold on.
Wait.
Wow, you're scared of
Wait,
responsibility?
Your fear of being responsible for
Girl.
something.
Like we all
if so-
motherfucking autism here. We all got
No,
autism.
it's
that's
OCD.
OCD.
Oh, OCD. Then we all got
like
it.
if something's gonna happen, like if you're taking care, so you avoid the situations, and that's that. Perfectionism, like that you're
Bitch, me.
scared to make mistakes.
Me.
Yeah, that's one of the OCD.
I know.
Sexual, like
What
you
about
have
sexual?
that you have unwanted thoughts and mental.
Como, like, no,
Images
no,
related to
esa onda.
sex.
Wait, what?
Like you have a compulsion about sex.
Like a sex addiction, you mean?
Kind of, but no. Like it just
Pero
is
qué?
unwanted thoughts.
So
or
when
mental
people have a sex
images
drive,
to
is that
sex.
like?
No,
Is that
we're
OCD?
talking about like people that can't control them. Like let's say you're
Sex addict.
Not a sex addict. I don't want to say that.
Then
because it's
explain it
part of-
correctly, ma'am.
I just know
Just
that
kidding.
it just says these are the different it's internal OCD functions,
Got it.
foundations.
Okay.
So it depends. There's people that are OCD about religion.
Ay, güey, pero ya, eso es mucho detalle.
Excessive
Oh yes, that's too much, right?
That's
Girl,
OCD
you
right
went a little
there.
bit
That's,
deep.
she went deep in there.
Girl, you had me questioning myself back here. Like what the fuck?
You probably
I got
have it.
ADHD.
You probably
I got
have it. It's because
OCD.
it's so in depth. Yeah,
I know.
y'all need to go into it because I have all kinds of compulsions like cleaning, washing, checking, repeating.
Talk about, like, I'm going through TikTok and I come across this and I'd be like, you, sending her these, and then, pero luego la riego, güey, porque luego está ahí, like, oh my god.
Yeah, I have this thing where the checking, I have to check my pocket all the time to make sure I didn't lose my phone or, panic and all that shit. That's all part of OCD.
That's what gave me the hint that she had OCD.
Yeah.
Because she was like, oh my god, did I lock the car? Oh my god,
Yeah.
I had to go back. Girl.
And she would dead ass go back, even if she remembers that she
there's
did
all
lock it.
kinds
Yes.
of OCD, guys. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm just making fun just because I have to like be super clean or whatever. No. And that's another thing. Like dirtiness bothers me, but no puedo estar nada limpio porque tengo ADHD.
Sí.
Like obviously I'm
That's
not
a bad combination.
Yeah, bitch, it's just not great. Just a hard combination. And it's so weird because I never thought about it because I still function
Sí.
at a 50%. I'm just kidding.
I mean, you're
But
30 something. I mean, you're alive.
I have 4 kids and I manage their life pretty well.
Do they
But
have
I
it?
can
Have
tell.
you noticed that they have those?
My
OCD
daughter, I'm pretty sure she has OCD. Because she has certain, or I don't know if it's just characteristics that I've had passed to her. and she doesn't have it, but
maybe,
because
you
habits,
they pick it up.
Yeah, they pick up habits. So I'm not 100% sure, and I don't even know if I'm 100% sure if I have it, but most likely I do, because obviously
she does
things match.
And you know,
so apparently, and I'm just gonna throw this out there, apparently I took this test, and it turns out that I'm not only slow, I'm not only forgetful. No, because I'm pretty smart. I went to college, and I went and I graduated high school, so I'm not that intelligent.
No.
And I'm not creative, but that's so weird, because I'm not creative at all.
I am.
I'm not. I'm so
okay. So what was
Mira, ya ves? Oh my.
Okay, so
you have just witnessed the real deal.
So apparently, and I'm just putting this out there, para que sepan que aunque soy mexicana, me pasan las, tenemos todo esto.
No tenemos vergüenza.
No.
Obviously.
No, nomás tengo ADHD y OCD. Aparentemente tomo un test y estoy en el espectro. Para aquellos que no saben qué quiere decir, es que aparentemente tengo un tipo de autismo, which again I don't give a fuck as long as because I feel lucky, like I mean, a mí no me llega nuevo, like no, I'm not freaking out or oh my god.
I mean, you learn to live with it.
I mean,
same here, guys. I'm the same. I'm rocking the same boat.
Yes, me and my best friend, we
had to, girl.
Some type of autism.
Yeah. Girl, you in it too.
I'm probably in it too. Shit.
Yes, you probably.
But that's crazy. That autism just doesn't mean like. There's that one autism that we all know, but there's a million of autism out here.
Yeah,
thousands of them.
That's why they call it a spectrum, because there's so much.
There's so many of them.
And I feel so lucky because I kind of figured. Well, I never actually figured, but you always have that little thing in the back in your head. But I'm so lucky because I've seen
how do we function.
I have no idea, but I'm telling you, I feel like my kids are pretty lucky to have me as a mom. Like,
same here, girl.
I'm pretty cool, and I get their life done. Like, I take them to school on time. I'm a pretty cool parent. Like, like I cook them, I wash them. It's not like
Es que no es un impedimento.
You're right, but I'm saying, pero sí puede ser. Like, la forma que yo he visto.
Well, it could be, autism, but it's not like you're gonna get worse, though.
Yeah, I mean, no. But I'm saying, like, la forma de autism que yo he visto en la línea, like, it's so sad.
Sí, yo sé.
And, like, no, they don't function correctly. And, like, to go through the world, the nasty, shitty-ass world we live like that, like, you have to be a parent your whole life. Obviously, we're a parent our whole life, but I'm saying about...
Eso en otro nivel que de preocupación.
Yes, and, like, it's just scary. Sí. And I'm lucky, and I'm okay, and I'm proud to be in the spectrum. Yeah. Woo. And we're lucky, and I consider myself lucky because, like, other people don't have that.
I guess we just learn to live with it. Basically
and igual with my OCD, and I picked up tricks.
With depression.
I picked up tricks that I saw online, like if I want to have a productive day, like I get ready in the morning. Like me pongo zapatos, like, cause you know how.
What do you mean? Okay,
like that shit sounded scary.
Like tenis, like tenis, zapatos, like shoes that I have to put on, not chanclas. Because that makes me think like, okay, I'm gonna walk and do productive things. Because obviously si andas changa todo el día, te da flojera o se te olvida. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just so you can like, but yeah,
get the day going.
It's not scary because at the end of the day, this is how I live. And if I can find little tricks that help,
why not? Yeah.
Girl,
I haven't looked it up. I'm just like, I've survived. I'll be good.
No, like, definitely. Se puede. Y se va a poder y se pudo porque pues ¿dónde qué vamos a hacer? Ni modo que contratemos una chacha, somos pobres.
Nacimos pobres, pero no los vamos a quedar pobres.
Yeah.
Anyways, but it was fun. This topic was fun. It was exciting.
I learned a lot.
It was scary.
Very educational.
Yes.
I'll let you guys know on the next episode if I'm in the spectrum as well, which I have a feeling I do. If I don't, then it's probably the OCD. Yeah.
You should look at that. You should read my notes because boy.
No, your notes got me a little scared.
But that's because you guys are rushing me.
Detallado, way, and it's all over
Por
the place.
eso.
I seen. I took a glimpse out of it.
No,
it's highlighted.
it's highlighted because I wanted to see the
And I feel like you need to go into details onto like which.
It does
like,
go into detail.
Oh shit.
But it's because you guys were rushing me. Ni modo que lea línea por línea. Porque
No, I wasn't
vamos a estar
rushing
todo el
you,
día
but-
aquí, toda la noche.
Eso es that too.
But like
Because-
we said, the mental health is very. Tiene de todo de
Sí.
qué hablar.
Sí, y si quieren más historias de mis
Hey, we can tell you stories of our
Yeah.
stupid shit
I
that we
kinda
thought it was
struggle.
normal.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to share a story, but no,
Well,
we can leave
Check
it
us
for
out on
another
TikTok.
day.
Oh yeah, we should.
Check us out on TikTok. We can tell you our issues.
Issues. You're right.
Hey, but issues or no issues, we're still productive.
Hey, we bad
moms. We fucking go to work and we have good jobs
That part.
and that take a lot of attention.
But on that in the spectrum, we got pretty good jobs.
We got it.
Not to
we
say
would've-
that people from Spectrum can't get good jobs.
You're right.
Well,
Yeah.
They do.
You threw me off, girl.
Yeah, because Karina said that we have good jobs.
Even though we're in the spectrum.
So like not to say that people that are on the
okay. I
spectrum
got it.
can have good jobs.
Sí, yeah. I was
Ya
like,
captamos, ya captamos.
Okay.
But take care of yourself. Don't
Yes.
ignore any feelings.
Yes. Oh, and just before we go, if you do know, not me with my shit. Oh my God, girl. Anyways, if you do know of someone who is having any suicide thoughts, or even if you do, there is a hotline. It's 1-800-273-8255. Why?
Why are you singing? I didn't even know this serious way.
I'm sorry.
All right, take it back.
Sorry.
Say it seriously now.
Okay,
Let's see how
okay.
you can pull it off.
If you or someone you know is suffering, is having thoughts of suicide, there is a hotline. It's called National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. It's 24/7, and it is 1-800-273-8255.
So call them if you ever need any help.
But when
Yep.
you started singing it,
Girl, I didn't even notice. I was
serious.
just hearing. No, it's que I was hearing the song.
The
there was a commercial.
1-800-58.
Yes, that's why.
Oh.
She tried to just give it a little more power.
Is a fun.
Yes,
this is
we're being serious.
we're trying to bring you happiness, even though you feel sad.
So when we don't want to make it bad, like let's fun and educational, and
Yeah, and don't forget, this is our point of view. This is how we view it. This is how we see it, and we're just speaking it. So don't forget, like Karina forgets, not everybody thinks the same or feels the same.
Yeah.
So we're just setting our opinions out there just the way you have your own opinion. So,
our opinions and how we live life, like how we just us.
we deal with it.
that part.
Yeah, we're just real.
Yep. So don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Ready or Not Latinas.
Yes, get us to the 1K.
But
Thank you all for the ones that are giving us that
Yes.
love.
Yes.
That
Thank you so much.
support.
We
We love
see you.
y'all.
Y para el que dijo que mejor double it and pass it to the next one, chinga tu madre. On TikTok.
I didn't get it. That's why I didn't put mine to it. I didn't know if it was a good thing or a bad
I didn't
thing.
get it either.
I was
but
like,
Karina said it was kind of not good, so I was like, okay.
yeah, it's not.
We
But
still alive
it's
and we
straight.
rocking it, so it's fine. Don't bother us.
So have a good rest of your Wednesday. Don't forget Latina Wednesday.
Tune in.
Hump day, baby. Bye.
Bye.